Crossword puzzles have long been touted as a cognitive lifesaver, a fun way to keep the mind sharp as we age. But the question we really want answered is, can solving a simple grid of words actually prevent dementia? The short answer is more complex than a simple yes or no, and it requires looking at the science behind how our brains actually change over time. The concept of brain training relies heavily on neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life. The idea is that by challenging your brain with novel tasks, you build a stronger, more resilient network. However, the crucial distinction that many people miss is the difference between mental stimulation and true cognitive novelty. Doing the same crossword puzzle day after day is a form of practice, not necessarily a form of new learning. Longitudinal studies, like the famous Bronx aging study, have shown a correlation between frequent crossword puzzle use and a delay in the onset of cognitive decline. Participants who engaged in regular word games were found to be slightly less likely to develop dementia. But here is the important caveat: correlation does not equal causation. It could simply be that people who are predisposed to high cognitive reserve are naturally drawn to these activities in the first place. The real driver of cognitive reserve is complexity and variety. While crosswords are excellent for vocabulary and retrieval memory, they primarily engage specific brain regions related to language and pattern recognition. To truly build a robust buffer against dementia, you need to stimulate a wider network of brain systems simultaneously. This is where crosswords fall short compared to more dynamic activities. To get the most out of a puzzle like a crossword, you must treat it as a tool, not a silver bullet. The most effective strategy is to rotate your activities. Spend one day on a cryptic crossword, the next on a Sudoku, and the next learning a song on a musical instrument. This variability forces your brain to constantly adapt, forming new neural pathways instead of just strengthening the old ones. The science strongly suggests that activities combining mental, social, and physical stimulation are the most protective. Learning a new language, which requires grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation, is a powerful cognitive challenge. Playing a complex card game like bridge, which demands memory, strategy, and social interaction, also shows strong protective effects against dementia. These activities are more demanding than filling in a grid in isolation. So, should you throw away your crossword book? Absolutely not. Crosswords are a wonderful, low-barrier entry point to mental activity and can absolutely be part of a healthy cognitive diet. They provide a sense of accomplishment and keep the brain's lexical pathways active. The problem is not the puzzle, but the monoculture of the brain training regimen that relies on it exclusively. Ultimately, the evidence points to a simple rule: keep your brain continuously surprised. The moment an activity feels routine and automatic, its protective benefit diminishes. Use crosswords as one ingredient in a diverse recipe for brain health, alongside learning new skills, exercising your body, and maintaining strong social connections. That diverse approach is the closest thing we have to a real prescription for delaying cognitive decline.